Hello, my well-esteemed guests, and welcome to part 2 of this Sonic What If. What if the gun raid never happened? If you missed part 1, the link is both up in the iCard or in the description below. Last time we visited this pocket of the universe, Professor Gerald and the gun commander of the time, Adam Tower, ended up in a very close partnership, leading to everyone on the Ark living prosperous existences. Abraham Tower, Maria, and Shadow all found their purpose helping Gun protect the world, and Gerald's grandson Ivo taking a sort of student role under Gerald, wanting to attain the world peace his grandfather always wanted. Ivo had the Ark shut down to preserve his grandfather's memory, but also so he can start enacting his plan for world peace, through any means necessary. He was off to find the Chaos Emeralds. Now, back to the story. Ivo starts tracking chaos energy readings to a little-known island to the south, known only as, well, South Island. Using his prowess in robotics, he sets up base on South Island and sets up a robot factory there, to which he would adorn the name Scrap Brain Zone. Here, Ivo set up an assembly line of excavator robots that use their sensors for chaos energy to find and retrieve the Chaos Emeralds for Ivo. Robots as in tune with fighting as they are with location and retrieval, the excavator robots were deployed. Meanwhile, on the other side of the island, a very familiar blue hedgehog is running his way through the Green Hill Zone. Sonic, as he's going for his morning run, notices that the place looks absolutely wrecked. The culprit is a checkered robot called the Checker Wrecker. In canon, Eggman loves giving his robots cheeky names, and Ivo is no different. Sonic sees Checker Wrecker breaking the ground below him, really just destroying the place. Hey, hello? Could you not destroy my home, please? Checker Wrecker ignored Sonic's pleas and got what it came for. The first Chaos Emerald. Sonic sees this and immediately thinks, if this robot is willing to destroy this place to find that, it must be up to no good, and decides to engage the robot in battle. Checker Wrecker uses his body as a rolling weapon to try and flatten Sonic underneath him. Sonic makes quick work out of him, however, destroying him and obtaining the Chaos Emerald. Sonic, deciding he doesn't want this happening anywhere else on his home island, he sets off to make sure that South Island is safe. In Marble Zone, he finds another excavator, Scorch. His fire was no match for Sonic's speed, meeting his demise and Sonic getting his second Chaos Emerald. Keeping the momentum in Spring Yard, Stinger. Avoiding his spikes, Sonic wrecks him as well, getting Chaos Emerald number 3. Now, you may be wondering at this point why the story has gone in this direction. Why am I gonna have it so Sonic is fighting a bunch of new robots instead of Ivo himself? And also, why are they able to get the Chaos Emeralds this way? To answer the first question, I believe that Ivo, through his benevolence, knows that this is a bit of an unethical way to enact his plan, so he wants to try to lay low a bit. He isn't the narcissist chauvinist that he is in canon. The second question, however, I have to admit, is a bit of tweaking of the game's lore on my part. I'm treating the Chaos Emeralds in this canon like they do in Sonic Adventure, forgoing any story reason for the special stages and just letting them be game mechanics. We're going with the 8-bit Sonic logic right now, where you just find them around. Anyway, Sonic at this point is noticing a pattern. These robots keep finding them emeralds, but they must be getting them for someone. Whoever is responsible, he has to stop them. He traverses the Labyrinth Zone, taking out Maze Runner, speeds through Starlight Zone, throwing spikes back at Spiker, and Sonic finally arrives at the Scrap Brain Zone. Sonic, with 5 Chaos Emeralds in hand, comes up upon the final excavator robot, Crusher. After defeating Crusher, he obtains the 6th Chaos Emerald. Sonic runs through the factory to try and find their boss. He's gotta be here! But alas, the factory was now empty. With not much reason to keep investigating, Sonic decides to go back home. As soon as he takes a look at the 6 gems in his possession, they start acting weird. They float up into the air, and they fly off towards the west. Sonic takes this as the emeralds telling him something, so he makes his way over there. Ivo, who has now set up base on Westside Island, has been monitoring everything that has been happening. At first, mortified at how this hedgehog was stopping his efforts. This villain is stopping me from obtaining my grandfather's dream. I must stop him at all costs. Seeing that Sonic is coming towards his base that he's currently in, Ivo starts working on a bunch of attack bots to fight off the oncoming threat and take the other 6 Chaos Emeralds. Ivo looks off at the 1 Chaos Emerald he has in his possession. Soon, world peace will be obtained. Meanwhile, at Gun HQ, they start getting reports of disturbances on South Island. They notice that a lot of readings of chaos energy were being detected there, like someone was trying to unearth the Chaos Emeralds. Seeing the 6 Chaos Emeralds energy signatures moving towards Westside Island, where the 7th and final one is, Gun decides to act. With Maria over comms, Shadow the Hedgehog goes out on the field once again to investigate what these disturbances mean for the safety of the world. That is where we are gonna leave off for today. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of this new way of looking at the events of Sonic 1, and how do you think Shadow is gonna play into this? Put your thoughts in the comments below and tell us what you think may happen. The next part of the story will be coming out next week, but if you can't wait that long, become a channel member right now and you'll be able to watch it right now. Links to our merch store and social media are in the description below, and to you, our well-esteemed guests, I bid you adieu.